Hello there, this is Papa01, and this video will be the recap of the tournament for crowning the first ever faction of 3 champions. So, as you can see, the tournament has we're at the finals now. Yeah, I'm just gonna recap the tournament right quick. So, let's start off with this. So, I decided not to talk about the information. So the information that's not on here, and we're starting off right here, is the information about how we set up the 8 matches for the round of 16. So basically, I have 4 battle royales, right, with 4 teams each, and you know how battle royales happen. Right, we have the team battle royales, and the team that won and the team that lost would be the teams that don't get to decide which team they'll be facing. The 4 teams who won those battle royales, I decide which teams they was gonna get to face off, and the 4 teams that lost, vice versa, so on, and stuff like that. Let me show the other one while I'm still talking about it. So that's how the matchups went for the round of 16 or the first round or whatever. And here go the other four matches that happened. So this was the round of 16 and stuff like that. And I decided to do it the old school way of just doing it like this, where the team that won from match A will face the winner of match 8. The same thing with the winner of match B will face the winner of match 4, and then the winner of match C will face the winner of match 6, and then the winner of 7 will face the winner of 8, and A, B, C, D, and then the semifinals will be A versus B and C versus D. So that's basically how we went about doing it for the round of 8 and how the semifinals was go about. In the the team 1, 5, 3, and 7, those were the teams who won the 4 battle royales or whatever like that. So the top team for match 1, 5, 3, and 7, they won the battle royales, and then their opponents were probably one of the people who were the first team eliminated from the team battle royales. And then we have the 8th, 4th, 6th, and second matches. Both of those teams didn't win no battle royale. They were just the other teams that was part of the battle royale. Those were the other 2 teams. So that's how we got this. So basically, when you look at this, the Hanson, at match 1, that top team with Hanson, Vader, and Brody, they won the battle royales. Match 3, the Kingo, his team, they won the battle royales. That team won the battle royales. And then the match 5, Don Fry, Hickson Gracie, Mark Kerr, their team won the battle royale. And the Semi and Rutan, team 7, they won a battle royale for number 7 and number 5. And one thing I know is that the teams from the match 7, that team with the Semi and In Ogaya and Rutan, they only needed one person. The Semi guy, he beat all the other competitors to win that battle royale for his team. So he was never eliminated. That was the only one that didn't have elimination. But the way I did the battle royales, the 12-man 14 battle royales, was that you can win by pinfall, submission. You can win by pinfall, submission, pin count, and also you can eliminate people by knocking them out of the ring. Because I didn't want it to go on forever and stuff like that. So, so he won, but it wasn't like he outlasted everybody getting pinned submitted or TKO, but he still outlasted everyone because a lot of people got eliminated through all the matches by, ring out and stuff like that. Still, he survived everyone. But that was just to make it go a little bit quicker. Also, I didn't record that. I just screenshotted the results that happened afterward to know which teams won and stuff like that. So I thought about recording it, but some of them took almost a whole hour. And I felt like just have that on there. That's just filter. So let's move on. So these were the rule settings for the matches of round 16 through to the semifinals. So we only use one set of rules, and that was the #1 contenders rules for the Faction 3 Championship. As you can see right there. And these are the teams that won and made it into the round of 8. So those were the teams that won, and those were the matches for the round of 8, matches A through D. And instead of having it like you see right here, with showing like which teams won like that, I decided to just do a screenshot of the teams that won. And this was the team that came out victorious in that first match, in match A, right? And this is the team that came out victorious in match B. See? The team that came out victorious in match C, as you can see right here. And the team that came out victorious in match D is right here. After that, we moved on to the semifinals. So as you know, the semifinals still have these rules, right? The non-contenders rules. So when we got to semifinals, these are the two teams that won. The first semifinal was won by this team. And Mr. Muay Thai, because it wasn't too long ago, I did these, on the day before yesterday. Yeah, so 2 days ago I did this, and Mr. Muay Thai, the guy you see on the right hand of the screen, he defeated everyone. So his team went 3-0, for them to win. And then in the second semifinal, this was probably the better semifinal, because I like when stuff goes all the way down to the wire, to the very last person. And this team won, even though I wanted Dr. Wagner Jr. to lose, because he's already the third rank, which is Hunter for the PW division. He won. His team won. They actually went back and forth. Magnum Tokyo won the first match, then he lost the second match. Then Dr. Wagner Jr. won the third match. Then he lost the fourth match, and then Mio Mascartes, he won the final match. My bad. He won the final match. So this one went the distance. They went back and forth. The blue team won the match, then the red team won the match. Then the blue team won the match, then the red team won the match. Then the blue team won the final and fifth match, which gave them the win 3-2. So that actually went pretty much back and forth. So these will be the finals. These two teams will be facing off in the finals. And I decided that it doesn't matter if Dr. Wagner Jr.'s team win, because this team, there's no way to do a title for, Team Gauntlet. I don't know why not. I don't know why you can't have belts for Team Gauntlet, but there's no way to put belts on the Team Gauntlet team. So there's no way for them to have belts. So I guess it's okay if, you know, somebody from the faction of 3 is inside the one of the champions from the faction 3. It's okay for them to be in, you know, uh, other divisions, you know, the KO, grappling, double team, PW, MMA, and absolute divisions. It's okay for them to be a part of one of those divisions, because this division, along with the 4-man division, the 4-man team gauntlet match, which will be called the Combatants Championship, it's okay for these guys to be part of those type of divisions. So like, it doesn't really matter, you know. But those are the two teams, and the finals, the matchup rules for the finals will be title match rules, and it'll be, only thing we did was go about 5 minutes, so it'll be 15 minutes, and all the rules are still the same per match. But you know, some matches will go quicker than others and stuff like that. I don't see nobody winning these matches by, you know, the what's name, by time decision, because it's 15 minutes. And the cool thing about this is that in the semifinals, the second one, this one that went the distance, Mil Mascaras, he actually won the final match by time decision. He dominated the majority of the match, and he almost got He almost got taken out by Yuji Nagata. He almost got taken out by this guy on the left, and like, cause like it was less than a minute left, and he had his finisher, right? He was on fire with his special thing, right? And he almost was able to hit the finisher, but he didn't ever get to hit the finisher, and then he just ran out of time. It just came down to it. Like, he got his finisher, I think at like the 15-second or 20-second mark. It's on the video, wherever. But I like that final match so much. I'll show you right quick. But I got to take off the the sound. So let's go. Let's show you that right quick. So here we go. Yup. Here goes. We're down to the last couple minutes. See? Look at that. He dominated the match, so like, his team was well off into winning this. And like, see, he knocked him out of the ring, and it's just over after that. He dominated the match, and then he just hanged on for the last. Let's see exactly how long he had his finisher for. Now I'm trying to see where his stuff started. Okay, right here. So yeah, like I was saying, he had it for at least the last 45 or so seconds. He had his finisher for the last 15 seconds, I believe. Alright, so at 43, he had his finisher. He just had to stay away and just not get touched by him, you know. He hurried up and got up. That's because since he was dominating the match, even though he had his finisher, he was dominating the match. So like, he wasn't really like injured at no point of time during the match. So like, he never stayed on the ground for him to pick him up and do his finisher. So, you know, that's basically how that match went. He just dominated the match. I thought he was going to lose because he dominated the whole entire match, and it came down to the last, like, you know, half a minute, and like, dude was finna get his finisher, but he never was able to execute the finisher, because when he knocked him down with the rising strike or whatever, he was able to get right back up. I thought he was going to stay on the ground after get hit with that, but like, since he had take too much damage throughout the entire 5th match and the previous match before that, he was able to get up right away, and then he accidentally knocked him through the ropes. I was like, oh, they definitely lost, because, you know, even though neither one, I don't think either one of them ever hit their finisher during the match, but he still dominated the match throughout the entirety of it. He dominated probably like 7 or so minutes. I wish this game was similar to like what's that game called? To ECW NWO Revenge, cause you know with them when they go to a win, no matter who wins by submission or tap out or TKO, when they go to end of the match, they got like the match results and like it'll tell you like what was going on during the match with like reversals and their point system and stuff like that. I wish this one had a point system. I wish they would use that point system for that game. Then you have like a little better, clear understanding of who gets the time decision. Because there's certain matches where the team gets the time decision, and it's like it was so close, or it looked like they was losing the entire time, but somehow they're allowed to get the time decision. So I wish they had something more set up for that. So yeah, I guess I'll leave it. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. So yeah, again, two impressive teams. You know, you had a team that went 3-0, and then you had a team that went the distance and went 3-2. But you know, throughout the round of 8 and throughout the tournaments, we had some teams that like dominated a whole entire like match and stuff like that. You know, where they went 3-0 or 3-1 or whatever, with somebody from their team sweeping the entire other team and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is going to be the matchup that's coming up next. Right after this video's done, this is the finals, and congrats to whichever team wins. And yeah, I guess I will be putting teams or letting members of teams be part of, you know, the regular division part, and along with the Cabanas Championship and the Fo3 Championship, which we're gonna figure out. And what's coming up next after we're all done with the Fo3 Championship crowning tournament, we're gonna have show 5A and show 5B, show 5C, and finally pay-per-view 5. And then after pay-per-view 5, we may do the Cabanas tournament to crown the first ever Cabanas champions and stuff like that. So I'll figure that out. But if Dr. Wagner Jr. team loses, I may just keep it the way it is and like let nobody else be part of other teams and stuff like that. But I'm starting to think I don't have enough people to be doing that. But the thing is, let's go right out of this. I said I was gonna stop the video right here, but like, no, I gotta go out of that for a second. The thing is with this, oh wait, that's the wrong thing. I was supposed to click on this. Things with this is, well, the other thing was a part of what I wanted to show you. There's 114 people overall, and that's including the unlockables and my 16 created characters. So like, after this, you'll have 39 people. And the thing is, 40 subtract 114, you know, that's 74, but it's really 75 and stuff like that, because this is not 40 but 39, so you subtract 1 from that and you get 75. There'll still be 75 people left, right? And then after we subtract another four of them, there'll still be 71 people left after we crown the first ever Cabanas champion. So there'll be 74 people without a division, you know, 71, my bad, 71 people without a division while being ranked in a division or being a champion of, you know, any of this. So yeah, that's why I'd rather not have people compete in more than one thing, because like, then what that leaves the other, you know, 71 people, you know, who knows, who cares. And yeah, sometimes the Faction 3 and the Cabanas, they'll have random teams put together. I'm just gonna have to do it, you know. And like, it seems like it works out, you know, because like some of these teams were just put together at random. Like, let's show, where is it? like this. The round of 16, some of these were just put together just to be put together, stuff like that. Like the team, from match 2, that team, I just randomly put them together. You know, I want to put all luchadors together, but I was like, no, I'll put somebody else with the, you know, somebody who doesn't have a mask with them and stuff like that. Because one of the things I had, I believe it was, what? But that team did qualify. It was Ultimo Dragon, Dragon Kid, and who was the third guy who was with them? I think it was somebody with a mask. I keep forgetting who it was. No, it wasn't one of them, because those guys was part of their own group and stuff like that. But yeah, those two, they was part of something with somebody that I thought about putting Meal with them or Dr. Wagner Jr., but I just ended up doing this, and I forgot what team they were, but their team did qualify. So all these teams, also all 16 teams qualify to be a part of this. Like, they had qualifier matches, and that's where I did the 5-minute time, the 5-minute the 5 minutes, which is the team qualifiers. This at the very bottom right here. That's where I used this for the team qualifiers, because they had qualifier matches where the team had to win the match, because I didn't want to just put random team into the freaking tournament without them being capable of winning anything at all. So that's how they got into this. And that's why I probably do with, you know, the Combatants Championship. I'll probably do that the same way with the Combatants Championship. Use this, the team qualifiers, but I won't be showing the matches. I'll just be trying to figure out which teams I'm going to put in there through this, and they'll have to win the team qualifier. And with this, let's see, 4 times 16 is 64. So yeah, I could probably do that. I could probably have 16 teams on here. Yeah, because 4 times 16, and then I could have a round of 8 and stuff like that. And I could still do the 4 team battle royale for the 16-man team battle royale to determine what spots they'll get to have and stuff like that. Yeah, so we'll still have enough people, and then there'll only be 13 people who weren't part of this, but you know, whatever, stuff like that. So yeah, we'll do qualifiers, and they'll have to be teams at random, you know. Because a couple of teams, I think they just changed like a person or two, because, like, you know, as you can see, like, some teams were picking up their slack in these matchups. Like, some teams, they had one person carrying them all the way to the semis and stuff like that. So like, yeah, we're gonna do that. So coming up next will be this match, the finals, and we will be using title match rules, because it will be for the title. And just like the divisions, title matches will be if the champion wins, they successfully defend their title, and if the champions loses, then it becomes best 2 out of 3, and the first team to win 2 matches wins, and stuff like that. So yeah, to the next one, I guess I'll leave it right here. So into the next video, hope y'all have a good one, and the finals is coming up now. So this has been the recap of crowning the first ever Fo3 champions, and hope you're having a good one. Peace.